can find your space for practice this morning, making a little bit of room to your left and to your right. Good. Giving your hands a little shake, shaking out your legs, shaking out your fingers. Most Qigong approaches and Qigong schools work with physical movements, deep breathing practices, and meditations to help connect to healing and strength, flexibility. With Quantum Qigong, we recognize that we are multidimensional beings, that we are more than this physical body, that we are more than the mind, that we are more than the emotions. And yet our approach is to connect to this multidimensional aspect of ourselves, our true selves, through the body, through the mind, through the emotions, working with this very body, working with what arises in our life. So the practices are fairly simple, and yet the effects can be profound. And the basic practice is to stay with the experience. So as we start to shake, stay with that shaking. Let the mind dwell in the body. Let the mind dwell in the experience. And it's kind of like the shape of the torus. We go in to experience what's around us. Inhale, reaching the hands up, drawing a little circle in the space. Exhale. Blow the breath out as the hands float down to the sides. Inhale. Big breath in through the nose. Reach up. Lean back slightly. Exhale. Breathing in through the nose. Lower one hand and leave the other hand up as you stretch for the ceiling. Reach for the floor. Exhaling through the middle and inhale to the other side. Exhale through the middle. Inhale into the extension. And then loop the shoulders up and back and down. The first part of our practice is warm up. We use dynamic movements, rooting down into our deep breathing to loosen and open the body for the energy practices. Making a sigh or a sound whenever it's there for you. Letting your face be relaxed, the eyes be relaxed. Welcome in a soft, gentle smile. And start to shake once again. This time shake a little more briskly. Letting the knees bounce, letting the shoulders bounce. Blinking the eyes. Letting one leg shake, letting the other leg shake. Shake the feet a little wider apart. Let the knees bend so you're plugged into the ground and start to turn from the waist and the hips. dipping through the middle, loosening up your back. Big breath in and let it out with a sigh. Let's fling off anything that's ready to be released. Letting those hands bump into the body with some force so you hear it and feel it. And see if you can breathe all the way down into the space that your hands are opening. Filling this part of the body up. And then you can bring a hand up and tap underneath your collarbone and now breathe into that part of the body. And then return to the shaking and the bouncing. Move your head in any way that feels great for your neck. You can turn left to right. Let the shaking slow down as you look up and down. And then some gentle rotations with the head. Down and up to one side. And down and up to the other. And then let the hands come to rest on the navel. And we'll do a few cleansing breaths, breathing in through the nose and blowing all the air out. Lightly pressing in to complete the exhale. And then breathing in, fill it up, and then exhale. See if you can blow out a little more each time. Really try to empty yourself. Become aware of every part of your body. Letting this breath now become even inhales and exhale through the nose if it's clear. Let's rehearse the deep abdominal breathing. That will be here for the rest of class. So two things are happening. We're breathing in and out, filling that space behind the hands as much as we can, and emptying the space behind the hands as much as we can, while staying aware of the feet and the earth beneath you, while staying aware of the top of your head and the space above your head. Really dwelling here in this space-time. And then let the breath lead the next movement to release the hands down. And then let the breath lead the movement to bring the hands up. This time, interlace the fingers, look up and press up. Lean back slightly and exhale, let the hands float down. So bend the knees, inhale, gather, reach up, look up, interlace, press up. Exhale. So play with the breath. Let the breath be all of this movement. And after this next one, let's take it into a forward fold. So bending the knees, rolling down, walking your hands down your legs. And you can keep them there, or you could touch the floor, or you could bring them to hold opposite elbows and dangle here, moving left and right, swaying, nodding the head yes and no. Bend the knees enough so you feel relaxed. And breathe into the back of the body now. Keep releasing the head. And you can bend the knees and roll back up, walking your hands up. Gently lean back, bring your hands interlaced behind your lower back. And then here again for the neck. Moving the chin down and over to one side. You can keep your hands behind you, or you can bring one hand up to massage your neck or shoulder. Let this one be for you, however you'd like to move. All right, coming back to the middle, shake it out. Let the breath out with a sigh. Whew. Good. Plant the feet. Inhale, gather yourself up so you're in this pose and turn and look over your shoulder, rotating the hands outward, gazing into the distance. Coming back to the middle, turn the hands the other way. And then the other shoulder. Inhale, lift up, lengthen up, look behind you. Exhale. So this one's all about the eyes. Let the eyes lead the way. And turn the hands fully in both directions to open up all the energy channels that run from your deep internal organs all the way down the arms to the fingers. Come on back to the center when you feel ready. Bring the hands to the hips and start to circle the hips around. Nice big circles. Do this in a way that feels great for your hips and your thighs and your back. Remember your feet and remember your breath. Nice full deep breathing. That ocean breath can help. Good. All right. Step the feet together. Inhale, reach up. Breathe in, gather energy. Exhale, release it into the body. Inhale up and exhale. Release. And one more time. Inhale. And relax the shoulders. Take a full breath in, feeling your alignment from the centers of your feet to the top of the head. And exhale, relax. Clasp the hands together so that you're pressing the palms of the hands. Come to stand on one foot, and we'll circle the ankle and the wrist in any way that you'd like. This one's called silk reeling. You can try to change directions with the hands or the foot, or change it up, flex and point. You're using one hand to press the other hand into a extension. And then step the foot down and go for the other one. So plant the foot firmly so you can balance. And then again, you can reverse the interlace. And then start. Circle the hands, circle the feet. Try the other way. Change it up. All right, and press the foot down. You can bend the toes backwards and forwards. Now, inhale, reach the hands forward, palms out, and then open up and back, opening the heart to the sky. Exhale, bring it in, give yourself a hug, squeeze, come up on the toes, and drop the heels down with a little sound. Inhale, open, lean back, bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale, opposite way, opposite arms. Inhale, big breath in, smile to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Listening to the sweet sound of the ocean breath. One more time, opening back. Exhale, round and cross. Lift and release. So for our spine today, we're going to practice the wave. So we're bending the knees and rolling up through the hips, letting the chin lift a little at the end. And see if you can find a smooth move so that every vertebrae is moving just the same amount. And slow it down so that you're moving with the breath. Exaggerate it a little bit more. This move nourishes the brain by pumping the cerebral spinal fluid up, helping you think more clearly. All of these Qigong moves are working on different layers at the same time. And for us, we just need to practice them, and the benefits are all there. Now we're going to turn this into an energy cultivation practice. So that's the basic move of the body. So come to stand, let the feet be a little wider than hip width apart. So how do we cultivate energy in the body? We keep the mind present. We stay here. We don't let it scatter. And that draws energy in because we've spent some time opening up all the joints and all the channels so that fresh energy can come from the abundant energy that surrounds us and fill this vessel of this body. We're going to be practicing filling the lower energy center, the point of the navel, the heart, the lungs, the middle center, as well as the brain, the upper center, and even above and below us. So that wave movement is the basic flow of the body. And then we let the hands come in with the palms up. This is the in breath. And they circle around. We do that spiral that we were doing before. And then it meets at the navel point. So we'll do a few at each center and then we'll flow through them. So you're using your power of your imagination, your intention to bring energy in, and imagine that each breath in is guiding this fresh energy into this whole area of your body, that it's filling, it's teasing it in, guiding it in. So link the movement, the breath, and the mind. Let this be the thing for now. Let this be your whole world. And then you can move up. So you're coming towards the lungs, the heart, moving the hands around behind you. Visualizing energy of any color or many colors streaming into your body, nourishing and recharging and healing. And then to the upper, it's sweeping past your head and around. So you're still rotating the hands, and then your palms are magnetic and are moving it, almost like it's in the air, and you're pushing it towards you and breathing it in. And then we'll start to flow up and down. So you go from the upper to the middle, to the lower, to the middle, to the upper. So just move up and down like you're playing an instrument. Perhaps let the eyes close if that's comfortable and interesting to explore. And slow down enough so that you really can stay 100% present with the wave traveling from your feet to your head, filling your cup. and slow it down. And then let your hands find a place on your body that would feel good for you right now to receive your own healing touch. Perhaps it could be the navel point or your heart. For me, I'm experiencing some neck and shoulder discomfort. So let these warm palms radiate into your own body. Setting aside your thoughts and assessments and embracing the goodness of this moment. And if there's another place to send energy in, to the mind, to the heart, to the body, perhaps there's a color or colors. And release. Let the mind, let the body come to a comfortable position. And let's give this a few breaths as we transition. So the next two, we really are going to embrace our power. So step the feet into a horse stance, bend the knees as deeply as you would like. We're first going to do punching fists with an open palm. And you're welcome to make a noise or a sound like with this one. So we start with the palms up, the feet are turned out and the knees are bent, so you can stay here. And then with all the power you can muster, we're going to thrust one hand forward. You could do a fist if you like. I'll show it with an open palm. And then roll it back. So, like with many of these moves, it's not about the arms. So we're also turning a hip. Okay. And you could do this just like move the hands, or you could put all your power into it. And that might be a fast punch with an open fist, or that might be slow. So here's a version of a slow one with energy. All right. And you could keep the palm open, or you can have just one finger up. That's kind of nice. That really activates the center of the hand. So we're going to move energy. Now you could do it fast with a sound like this. Ha! Ha! So you could do more of a martial art move. Ha! 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 Or more silently, but still with big breath power. So do it on your own and make sure that these punches are coming from your legs and your hips, not from the arms. The arms are just the effect of it. See how much oomph you can put behind it. Change it up. You can go slower. Bring all of you into it. Try going a little faster now. See how that feels energetically for you. Ha, 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 ha. And then let your body just freestyle move as you bring it back in. Undulate and flex. Going side to side. And then find any stretches or moves that your body's calling for. Let this good energy take you wherever it wants to go. And let this become a little slower. Eventually, stepping the feet together. Inhale, reaching up, stretching up. Exhale, release into the body. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, bathe the body. And one more time. And this time, as you bend the knees, like slap the thighs with your hands. So it's like, really feel it. And relax. Shake it out. And then when you're ready, step the feet open once again. Turn the feet out. Bend the knees. And we're going to do the embracing the tree meditation. So we'll hold still and practice keeping the mind present and away from the mind's continual judgments and assessments on what's happening. So from the high horse stance, bend the knees as far as you'd like. If you'd like this to be more challenging, the feet are wider, go a little bit deeper, and we're going to spend 2 minutes with the arms in the shape of embracing the tree. So there's a smooth curve. Shoulders are relaxed, eyes can be opened or closed, breathing is deep. And try to share the effort throughout your whole body. So your core, your feet, your thighs, your whole lower body is evenly engaged. So the whole upper body, including the mind, can relax and stay in this pose. Explore the tilt of the hips. Draw the navel in, tailbone reaches for the floor. Sink a little bit deeper if you'd like. Let your eyes be wide. Engaged feet and soft toes. And breathe here. Stay with each and every breath from the fullness of the empty to the fullness of the full. Hold your mind in your body. What happens if you press the feet down and draw them towards each other? Do you feel a little lighter? 30 more seconds. Full deep breathing with the ocean breath. And relax. Come out of this very slowly. Pay attention to every moving part. The hands change. The feet inch in a little bit and then step towards each other. Lifting the top of the chest, relaxing the shoulders, releasing the hands. And as you breathe in, bring your attention to your navel. And as you breathe out, bring your attention to the palms of the hands. And then let your body start to move and sway in a way that feels like flow to you. So let's find the next move intuitively. It can be large or small or fast or slow. Have it come from the energy that's moving rather than your thinking, the thinking part of you. Maybe that wave is present. Maybe there's a swaying forwards and backwards that has the hands move as well. And see if your body can accompany the rising and the falling energy. So when the breath comes in, energy is lifting up. That's called prana or chi. And when the breath flows out, energy moves out of your body. Relaxation, apana in Sanskrit. So maybe your hands float up and down, almost like there are birds, the wings of a bird soaring on the thermals. Inhale, there's a lifting, and exhale, there's a lowering. And then the body is moving as well, so that this is perhaps effortless. Open to flow. Let's try that moving meditation. Kuan Yin paints a rainbow. It feels really nice. One hand comes up around, and then as that palm comes up, the other hand lifts, and then both hands lower. And then switch. One hand comes around. You're bending the knees, and then that hand, it's like the hand is lifting the other hand somehow. And then they float down. So move with flow. In this move or anything else you'd like. Keep asking yourself, can I be more effortless? And then consider how you would like to slow this down even further. Would your body appreciate lying down for a rest or coming to sit in a comfortable way? Or maybe standing feels great and you can find a supported stance that feels relaxed. You can move your jaw left and right and then swallow once or twice to release the jaw. Bring some attention to your shoulder blades and your hands, turning them this way or that to release and relax. And then imagine the light from the sun and the stars, this gold and white light, is bathing your body, offering you energy and healing and nourishment. There's nothing else you need to do. You can release and relax and receive. Feeling this light come in your palms or your feet, or maybe your face or your head. Letting go of all your efforts and let your body refill and refresh. If you'd like to stay here a little while longer, you're welcome to continue to rest or meditate. If you feel ready to complete practice this morning, you can start to move fingers and toes. Letting in a little bit of light into your eyes. If you're lying down, you can bend the knees, roll over to your side, and help yourself up. Bringing both hands to your heart, feeling that always on connection to the universe, to God, to presence, to higher self. And with a grateful heart, extend your hands forward, offering some of this energy, some of the merits of this practice to others who may be in need. Seeing these golden bubbles of goodness instantaneously transporting and being received by another. And then bring it back to yourself, hands to the heart or palms to the forehead. Thanking yourself for setting aside some time for practice. Thanking all the teachers who have gone before, who have brought these teachings down and embodied them and shared them with us so that we can learn to live in a good way, in a healthy way, in a giving way. Let your heart glow with gratitude. And I thank each one of you with all of my heart for giving me the gift of the opportunity to share these practices with you. Thank you very much.